Alright guys, this is Danny's review and I'm back. Um, I watched majority of this World's Finals 2023 for live when it was showing earlier on the day, and it was great watching it. So I thought I would just watch over the match from the beginning to the end, hopefully watching it on YouTube itself, and hopefully just watching it again, like if it's the first time, hopefully the reaction is good. But my little in thoughts on what went on and so forth, it was like, yeah boy, this was good, that kind of thing. So this is the finals for Worlds 2023, Peru versus America. Well, we all know who won, but I'm just watching it like if it's the first time over again, and I actually first time watching it home, because when I was watching it I was on work. So let's go. Of course, excuse me if you see any notifications from the background, like Facebook or Instagram, that kind of thing. So alright, so opening hand, right? The media will be off for the actual duel because the commentators talking in the background. I ain't really want to hear them and me. So yeah, we've seen a big duel on Lockbird in the opening hand. Effectively in the opening hand. The duel could be problematic against Swordsoul, according to the hand, but not all the times like a 50-50 kind of thing. But the effect Vela is strong on Moe or Tai, according to wherever they put on the field. So opening Lubellion, good starter. Again, your bestial package on the roll. And of course Magnum searching that you get follow up for the next turn. So Dragon going first against Swordsoul. Yeah, Mateo's like cool. He don't pay he head on his shoulder. He's like, whoa, alright. That my opponent going to combo. This might take 20 minutes. I'm just taking what going on. So quick launch, get into striker. Sorry. So we link off, search boot sector launch, right? Standard Dragon Link plays. Yeah, you looking in, you just ask him something simple probably. Yeah, let him watch him do his, usual Dragon Link plays. No matter how much time this deck gets hit, restricted, engine cores get scrapped, somebody just revise it over and just build back over the deck again. And Bestia is really helping the deck. So and we still have the usual pass of Dragon Link. Alright, so off to a good start. All this going on, we haven't normal summoners yet. Studying what to do. I don't think it have a timer on this, so I think it's as long as they can play. These finals. Great opening. Great opening. That is a great opening. My Dragon Wyvern Booster. Great opening. Going to the piss. Going to one of the guard dragons. Pisty. Go for Black Dragon. Imagine if Mateo had a duel himself. What? Turn in long time ago. Oh gosh. Alright, so linking off into Romulus. Going for the field spell, of course. Dragon Ravine. So boot sector launch, Dragon Ravine, Magnamut in hand. Plus the Jewel and Effect Failure. So 5 cards we know of. No normal summoners yet, I believe. My boy taking a stretch. Like, yeah, me just loosen up the body there. Taking in all these combos. Remember when he switched the hand. Yeah, that'll out of place. I'm gonna fix that for you. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, do your thing. Discard. Well, we can't see you off screen here, so discard to send one. Probably asking what it does. That's fine. I see they have this kind of indicator on the deck. I guess for like when you're just searching is to have that there, and probably when you go and make a draw, you probably that means they get a shuffle and cut when it's green, I guess. Red is when they ain't shuffle and cut as it, I guess. I don't know. Can't see why he sent to the graveyard, but most likely is the one that is search Absorota, whatever his name is, the level 7, no, I think it's at level 7. One of the those little yes, it is it. Alright, so you'll probably get a search for that boot sector launch to be, you know, fuel to do some plays from the hand to special, extending. Right. Yeah, so it was Absorota Dragon. Excuse me if I can't remember the names I'm pronouncing incorrectly, but basically I know this deck by heart. Like, it's a great deck to pilot, but it's like seen it so much times it's something to the standard, you know. Check the power special from hand, get that, right, nice. And that, okay, that's great. So you had that in hand. That's great. So recharger and this good old body next to him. Tracer. Watching his graveyard. Looking good, we need Bureau territory long time. So he's deciding probably to link off those two. Entire link tree. But I think he used the Pistia already. Okay, so you're going to Erratic Seals. So now if even Nibiru, you know, we still have some kind of follow-up to push through. Alright, most likely, if he in special summon something else, he's going to bomb the field spell to get next monster on board, but we will be locked into dark, so I think more likely he will try to extend some more, see what he could do, and then lock himself into dark. According to this hand. Mateo just asking some questions here. What's going on? Doing some calculations. Most likely the way he wants to banish some things. Okay, so he's going to bring down the Magnum out now, studying what to banish to probably later on revive with a Chaos Space or something, or what he needs to leave in the graveyard. So, because the way he's back and forth between what to banish, he's studying what to do later on. You know, it seems very important what he banishes. Probably recycle what he could probably recycle with a Chaos Space, activate Magnum artifact for, you know, follow-up play. Trace if I bomb this field spell. Get out the next. What's this guy name? Well, the next rocket monster, but you know. That's near level 4, so we could do some, you know. It's Caliber. Okay, cool. So we could do some, you know, synchro plays. Or link climbing, according to what he wants to do. All this, and you still have hand traps in your hand. So whatever the board may be, you gotta watch out for what you can't see. To me, always the scariest things is not only just the board, you know, it's the face down cards that you don't know what is, and the cards in your hand. Is like those are the real scary factors. Besides from what you can see on the board, face up. That is be the real, the real goo. Right. I miss a lot by talking. So okay, chew with the Magnum out. Bring about Lubellian. Look like he's synchroed for the Sparta. Probably using I think maybe the Caliber is a tuner, so because Tracer still on board. Getting the trap on board. Okay, so most likely he synchroned into the Sparta using the Magnamut and the Caliber, and use the Sparta to bring back the Absoluta, and then probably tribute the Absoluta to bring out the Lubellion from grave. Little common sense tell me that part. I know you had the trap on board, so even if you dark ruler the board, because the Swordsoul player or usual Swordsoul players playing main deck dark ruler no more, you at least still had the trap to interrupt. And of course, the Heretic Seals, you can use the effect, it will resolve negated, but after attributing itself, it could bring something from the main deck. Probably a juice will, you know. So for additional interruption. I see pass turn is the opponent's turn. I believe he passed turn. Probably declaring phases. Oh my gosh, evenly match. So I remember seeing this. I was like, yeah, boy. When you say enter battlefield, that is one of the most scariest things you can hear from your opponent who has nothing on board. Like, yeah, draw phase, standby, main, exiting. You start to flip those cards. So, Paulie don't already know what to do. He banish whatever he banished, but he uses Heretic Seal. So, on a separate train after resolve, he could bring something. All this is at the end of the battlefield. So, he bounces his own Lubellion for a follow up, of course. His Magma done already search wherever it searched. I think that was Bestial. And, now resolving his Heretic Sea. So when I watched it, I was like, ooh, this shit big. And I already know what's going to happen afterwards. You know, but you watch me live watching it. If you haven't watched it as yet, don't know what's going to happen. But if you already see it, it's like, yeah, we know what's going to happen here. So it's like, alright, he's resolving. He's deciding what to bring on the board. So that whole board does get crippled by evenly match. But of course, the trap's still online. Because he left the trap. So with this now, he will bring Baldric. Right. So this indicating since he bring Baldric with the additional interruption with his tributing effect. Most likely still choose woman hand on end phase offer the Magnamut. So telegraphing that yes, I'm going to special a bestial. I'll tribute the bestial, which will be the Juice Worm offer the Baldric to banish something, and then the Juice Worm will send something on the field, and then you can use the trap to tribute the Baldric and get additional interruption. So that alone, the bestial package there, giving him 1 from the Juice Worm, 2 from the Baldric, and 3 from the trap, even after being evenly matched. And this is where the second evenly match dropped. I was like, wow. And still keeping it trapped. So by doing this now, he just have 2 interruptions, which is the Juice Worm and the trap. But when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? Double evenly match? But the whole battle phase gone now. So you know he's surviving the turn. So he has to establish a board in order to apply pressure to Paulie to secure this game. So you're thinking, now, usually, you know, this is will, so you would take an extra time to think and no kind of time limit. So he's thinking, you don't want to make any mistakes. So he's deciding what to play. Paulie here flipping his hands because we know he have a little effect veiler in hand still, a little drool. Plus the Juice Worm, so there's like 3 interruptions potentially in his hand, plus the one on board. So there's Long Young. Alright, so you would have to discard for course. I believe it's course. Come on, you have to decide what to discard, is very important. Another Long Young, so it's like, ooh, a little cloggy on the hand. Imagine if you open Long Young and Moe. So he's making his token there. I don't know what they're asking them about. No, how judges be asking stuff, probably something to miss out, I don't know. Alright, so you're gonna a variety of tokens to use, and he choose that one. Looking kinda shiny, seeing the glare off of the screen. Alright, checking his grave, right. So with this now, knowing most likely a Baron or one of those level 10 Swordsoul synchros, the one that is banish monsters and inflict 1200, or the one that is gain for each one banish and being very strong and banishing cards your opponent control and banish. He don't want none of that, so he bring down Swordsoul, banish a card from his graveyard, of course. And now with that now, he has Swordsoul and he's using the trap effect to tribute a dragon, since he controls a bestial, to target what he would like to send to the graveyard. So it seems that he targets a Long Young. So he wants to read what the trap does. Which to me, he's supposed to already know what the trap does. He should have read it, since he keep the trap on board twice when evenly matching. 2 evenly matched, so you know it's very important. So he's probably looking to see what it states for any pointer interaction within the text. So, okay, so you have Circle. Circle allowing him to go for I believe, a Worm monster. Tribute 1 Worm monster, add 1 Worm monster from your deck to your hand. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. So he's deciding what to bring out. I believe if there's a non-effect monster, when you activate this card, you can special summon it instead. So because there's a non-effect, which is the token, you can special summon something instead of adding. So this gives him, access to his Worm package or his Swordsoul package. Now, I don't know what he has in his hand. So he decides to go for Moya and he adds it to hand. Now, to me, since he controls a non-effect monster, he could have special summoned. But okay, I understand why he added to hand, because he know on a separate chain, the Jerusalem going to target something that sends to the graveyard. So if he did special, the Jerusalem would just send wherever he's special. So he had to add to hand. And he knows what he have in his hand, so he understands why he brought it to hand. So Moya, okay, cool. Now I remember watching people in comment section stating should I go for Adhara. Now at this point, this is where Paulie could have Jewel unlocked him. So doing Moye, the effect Vela on Moye is very friggin' strong. When I saw that, I was like, boom! That is very strong. I think he revealed his only card in hand. I think that was a Shura. So if you had a Shura in hand, it was like, you should have add Hara. And from there on, your special, one of those tiny monsters going to the link one, especially the other one. I think going to another link one. Use wherever effect. Special from deck. Or, right, yeah, use effect, special from deck. Special at level 7, probably Vishuda. And then Vishuda and the link one would have given you a level 8 synchro, which would have been Shao. I can't remember the name, the one that's could banish a wound monster from the graveyard to negate a monster effect. One also gives you a draw. Sorry, not draw, search of a Swordsoul card. You can't use both effects in the same turn, but at least if he went that line, the effect Vela wouldn't have bothered him. Like, yeah, you ain't getting the search, but at least you would have a bigger bodied monster on board, which doesn't matter to Dragon, okay? But you would have the Vishuda in the graveyard, and the Adhara, and the Adhara would have recycled your Shura for a follow-up play. So that would have been probably way better to have a 2000 plus synchro monster on board, plus a Vishuda in graveyard, plus a Shura in hand. So that would have been a better play, but he wasn't expecting Effect Vela, especially in Worlds is like, effectively, there was a hand trap that highly fell out of favor, and people mainly play in Perm to play around tactics and stuff. The only hand trap monster wise they play would have been like Ash Blossom, you know, or Cool Spell according to certain hand traps. So to see effectively out of nowhere is like wow. Wow. But watching the Worlds list is a particular list. I guess the Paulie that made sense. So alright, crack back to Paulie. Paulie coming for the revenge. He ready to swing back with full automatic clip loaded. Understand? Lubellian come back out, jump out. I think he used 11 here. Right, 11 here. Probably did his stuff. He get draw from he get regained out from his Lubellian. Of course, if you use the Chaos monster effect, you can't attack, so then do effect. There's a stuff, tribute it, bring back, search. Now you have this Lubellian on board. Okay, so that's probably 2 summons right there. Judges giving you additional cut to make sure everything is randomized, everything is fair. Chaos space, yes. Giving you back, looks like he's going for striker. The link one. Right, to get an additional draw. Puts it at the top of the deck, but it's supposed to be bottom of the actually, but it doesn't matter. So you get the additional draw. Looking at his grave, seeing what he have, what resources in the grave, what he has used already, what he should have leave back in the deck. Deciding. So you normal summon the level 1 red eyes, and Mateo seen enough because he done already bring back. You gonna link off that into the striker recycle, now game red eyes metal. That one banished, spring down, get a draw for the regain because dark monster will be banished. Well, sorry, yeah, he'll get a draw for the regain, and then the red eyes will bring back a monster, and there's more damage on board. You don't know, watching a 2800 attack monster, 2500 attack monster, plus friends, plus draws. It's like, wow, that's too much with my little Moe there, lonely on a board. But at least, yes. So if he did went into the Adhara line, he would at least still have the 2000 plus attack synchro monster with an interruption with the Vashuda in the graveyard and the Ashura in hand for follow up. So he could have banished a Long Young or whatever you would like and have a negate at least. He probably stop the Lubellian from getting the spell on board. Can't do nothing about the chaos space, but yeah, he would have an interruption at least on his opponent still with a body on board. So like could have stopped the chaos 11 here effect, you know, which will probably just bait it out, like to try to destroy or whatever it does, bait it out, and then he would just like, you know, do Bellion anyway. So it would never make any big difference, but it's still the better play, the safer play, you know. So watching people comment that on a post I posted, congratulations to Paulie, you know. Somebody in the comment section was like, you should go for, you know, Adhara. I think that would be the level 1 Earth tuner 10 monster. So watching that line, yeah. And he would have also had the link 1 on board, of course, plus the synchro, so it would have been like less damage to take. But at that point, even if he beat out 11 here, which 11 would be the debate to try to bomb wherever on the field, he would have still go into Lubellian get into the spell, and then recycle with the chaos space, and the chaos space, getting the striker back, normal some of the red eyes, link off link 1, get the bigger red eyes, and bring back friends. Yeah, it would have still, you know. Maybe he would have survived the turn, but he top decking or he doesn't have much in hand. If he even used that line, he would have had the Assure in hand, but it's like the trap as well. It would have break his board if he tried to come back. So it's like, yeah, let me go into game 2 that we don't waste time. You know, let me side up there properly for this man here and let me take this one. Of course, Claudio was also like, yeah, let me side up for this man too. Oh, You know, once again, big congratulations to Paul Aronson and Mateo, both of them making finals, and congratulations, congratulations for both of them making the finals. Now I mentioned I already watched this on work live, so this is just me watching it over again, just me commenting. I already know who won, how most of the game went, except for the beginning, because I missed part at the beginning, because you know on work now, man. Work sometimes had the little distractions, like I watch like 100%, but watching 100% now. See commentators talking, having a little chat while they siding, just to keep us, you know, a little entertained. Of course, I have it on mute. I really want to hear. At this moment, I really want to hear them. Plus, more importantly, I do really want all you hearing them talking and I talking, and you can't understand what I'm saying. Alright, so it looks like they're going into game 2. Or are they just showing us a commercial? Alright, so into game 2. Already sided and shuffle up. No sticking. I love those. I just like the sleeves, you know, red and blue. And blue is my favorite color. Paulie, you get my favorite color. I feel the blue was on your side, you know. You understand? They're having a good time there. Paulie's a very, yeah, bro. He's a very humble person. Seems more relaxed, more, you know. Mateo seems like he have some concern, especially already one game down, so you know it's a little more pressure. It's like finals, done already pressure. But this is more pressure now, so like wow. I need to win this one, to stay in this one. Alright, Potter decides, balancing 10 off the top. Is there Ash? Is there Ash? We know how it is. I don't really watch it, but is there Ash? Yes, there's a Ash. Yes. It's just tempting. It's like, what? Ash draw 2? Ash that draw 2 is like bread and cheese. You understand? I don't know why Paulie wanted to see his out of play or wanted to touch his out of play. But that's small things. Maybe again wanted to make sure it's 10, but judges there and everything, so everything is 10. So you give you special assurance, you're going to the link one. But Ash on a pot of his eyes, we don't know, already know he digging for extra goods. And we want him to go for the extra goods, so we should cut him off. So luckily there was no moye or whatever, so you go into the 10 package now. So Ashura going for Adhara after his special defense shooter. And this will give him his level 8 synchro. Of course, he is in 1, 2, 3, 4 summons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 summons. So with this synchro will be his 5th summon. Big stone time, you know. Big stone time, Nibiru. Okay, so this is the moment. We shall go into our thinking, maybe in case I get interrupted here. What should I bring? What would be the best thing to bring out? So standard, of course. He has gone for his Chichao. An effect failure again. Oh my gosh, shutting that down. Don't search no trap. Don't search no extender, nothing. Fuck that card. Fuck that card. Don't search shit. And of course, this is more impactful because he used the 10 package to make this monster. So therefore, he had no draw off or no moye or anything like that, or no tire or anything like that. So that is basically, he needs to have a long young in his hand to extend. So shuffle cut, additional cut from the judge, and that's it. The hand was full of nothing but tennies, and I put to these eyes, I got Ash. That was a strong Ash, because that hand was weak. Now this would have been the board if he went for the Adhara in game 1. Of course, it wouldn't make no big difference and he would have still won, but at least he would have had these 2 monsters on board with at least 1 interruption, instead of just having a lonely Moe. And you would have also had the Vishuda in graveyard for follow-up with the Ashura in hand for follow-up. So going for the Adhara in game 1 was definitely the better play. Also, he would have the circle in graveyard, plus the Vishuda in graveyard, plus the Ashura in hand, plus the Chicha on board, plus the Link one on board. That was definitely the better play. in game 1. Alright, so after those 2 hand traps and in his turn, he normal summons Surfert, Starly Surfert, and he is going to tribute. No, he enters battlefield and kick over the level 1 just in case his opponent wants to ash him or effect. Well, if he had effect, he'll probably use it a long time, but he's not playing that, but in case he gets ash. So you may as well kick down a monster, get some life points in, and then use the effect and see he has a ash. Does he have a ash? Does he have? Yes, he has a ash. So he definitely, like most players, when you're making your plays or about to make your play, you'll be wondering to yourself in your mind, does my opponent have ash? I feel like he have ash, or Nibiru or whatever. And sometimes it's really good to follow your mind, because sometimes when you don't follow your mind, you get punished for it. So definitely did the right thing. He went to the battle phase. This is Worlds. He done already 1 game up. Make sure you attack over a monster first, killing off that 10 package inside the graveyard. And then he got Ash. So with that now, he has entered. So he did the best thing he could have do there. At least he wouldn't have to deal with the 10 package. And now he uses, I think that is Emergence or whatever to search. And he gets Ashed again. Mateo there smiling. Polly laughing. It's like, yeah, boy, fuck that. Don't search nothing. Nothing for you. See, attack with Chicha for a little 20 something. You understand? This is top deck wars now. Oh my gosh. Top deck wars, let's go. As Jones go say. Alright, so that is double Ash from Paulie on 2 different turns, plus effect Vela. Ash from Mateo. Checking his graveyard, he's like, oh my gosh, this 10 months in my graveyard is dead. I have nothing to break on his board without a shooter, so we've gone back to Paulie. Paulie has nothing and pass back to Mateo. So it's really top deck wars. We could get something for our next direct attack. Mateo ain't get shit. Probably a hand trap or a 10 monster. He ain't get shit. So he just has to like attack again. So we're getting two of this Chicha out here. Watching his graveyard. Probably drawing to our next hand trap. It's like, oh my gosh, I need a Moe, I need a Long Young something, and next spell card to search. And next desire something. He probably banish his cards off of the desires. You understand? Alright, so we got in. He's down to 2400 life points, Paulie. Both of them agreeing, confirming the life points. He sets once, he get a backer, and of course, Paulie with his one random Cosmic Cyclone that's doing nothing in his hand, like, yeah, boy. I could finally use this card now. My life points low, this is do or die here, so Cosmic that shit. After he flip what? Anti-spell? Boy, screw that shit. Cosmic that shit. We know on that right now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright, so this is do or die. We need to do something here. Or we going to die? Hand shaking, Polly hand shaking. Your nerves racking right now. Your nerves racking right now. You watching his graveyard? He's like, alright, cool. We have a Starliege in the graveyard. Alright, so let's start here. So we're going to Juice Worm his Vishuda, so fuck that Vishuda. No follow up breaking my board shit. Fuck that nigga. Reading Chicha can't do nothing to no monster in no hand. You understand? Watch my hand, alright, cool, that's cool, we all good in the hood. We have a Juice Worm on boss, we don't know that Chicha going bye bye. Just know he going bye bye. So according to his normal summon here, makes the difference. So when you normal summon something, you want to link off with that link tools to send the Chicha off the graveyard, but usually link tools have effects so the Chicha might negate it on the way. So you're watching his extra deck, thinking of the most logical play you could make. This is the moment of truth. We in suspension here. Sorry, we in suspense. Talking shit. So it is Sorneer. And usually if you're not a Dragon player, Dragon Link player, Sorneer, or a branded player, Sorneer is like not one of the best Bestials to see, but in this case, this is one of the best bestials you can see because that gives you access to the to your branded spell traps or bestial rebellion. So you link up with the heretic seals. Jerusalem going to tell him bye bye. Chain link 1, the Serenade, and chain link 2, the Jerusalem, so we could chain block in case you have Ash Blossom because we didn't want to get Ash Blossom on the Serenade because we want that Serenade to send the rebellion. See, he's checking his graveyard. Chichao. He could use the Chichao effect here and pay it on the Heretic Seal, but though it makes no difference. It's like he can't, like, use the effect on his own turn. So it's like, yeah, Chichao is gone, bye bye. Slide your body to the right. And we send in Lubellion in the graveyard after we send the Chichao. So now he is using the Starly should bring back the Lubellion to hand, and now he's going to discard Lubellion to go for Magnamot, of course, because we already used Jerusalem and Sorene. Judges here asking questions or whatever it may be, and you're interrupting us, Judge dog. Like, come on, we need to play here. We one game away from winning Worlds, but we humble. We don't want you to give me any warning or anything like that. So we go for the Magnamot. And we'll probably just banish the Sorene to bring down the Magnamot. We are underneath 1, 2, 3 summons. So let's banish that Chichao. Don't have no Chichao for later. Magnamot effect. No Ash on the Magnamot. No effect or nothing. So now he has Magnamot. It looks like he is going to do the same thing he did. He's definitely playing around the Nibiru. Goes in for 2500. Just like how he went in to kill the Link one and then use the effect. So in case he had the Ash, he wouldn't totally neg. He get rid of something. So he got some life points in. So he definitely is playing around Nibiru. Because he's watching how much summons he got. Judges again. Or maybe he asked a question. I don't know. But he's like, yeah. Whatever they ask him. He's like, yeah. Cool. Yeah. Everybody's cool. Everybody's smiling. We're chilling like villains. You understand? Lubellion come back from the graveyard. You're going to get either the spell and trap on board. Now this is the 5th summon. Because we bring down Sorna 1, Jerusalem 1, Sorna 2, Heretic 3, Magnamot 4, and Lubellion 5. So this turn already indicate, yes, this Negro got a big stone in his hand. Mateo now doing this now, I think he had 1 or 2 cards in hand now. He would bring the spell or trap to board. You're gonna infuse Bestial to hand off a Magnamot. And this is the problem here. There's a seals on the board, and if you're on the Nibiru, it's like, I'm going to combo. So we all know, we saw this already. It's like, yeah, we know he got it. Watching that graveyard, like, what could he potentially do still? Look like he didn't really have much in the graveyard to do again. But he has in the Nibiru. Paulie's like, yeah, that's fine, bro. That's fine. That's great. That's great. He's going to just use the Heretic Seals and special from the deck whatever he needs. Activated his effect. He doesn't have an Ash Blossom. That is bad for you, Mateo, because that Ash Blossom would have really make a difference with the Nibiru. See, because he would have just got a Bestial on end phase, and I would have been the end of the turn most likely there, because he didn't really have not much doing the turn before, so forth. Alright, so he has a big ass token. Well, the token is just 2500 attack, 3000 defense off of the Rebellion. Thinking of what to get now. This is Worlds. I need 1 more to win. So he's really thinking hard. He's watching the extra deck. You can't blame the man. He had to bring out the right card and think of what he had in the graveyard, what he had out of play, and what to do to combo from here. So we bring a next Starlight Surfer. Use the effect tribute itself, so you don't know he's going for the baby dragon. And he's checking, just like how the commentator said when I was watching it live, if you can use both effects in the same turn, which is good to go. We are online now. You thinking, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, this Nibiru go and handle the scene. Nah, it just freaking plus and we going for the baby dragon now. We go and link up that into the I think striker. And now the striker go and get us boot sector launch plus the black dragon. You just give us all the gas we need, all the gas we need to paint the engine, and we on the road now. Let's go. So we get the two cars to hand. Paulie on like automatic pilot right now. He don't already know what to do from here because it's the standard lines here. Banish probably the baby dragon. Yeah, the little Wyvern booster. So if we have a chaos space later or whatever, we can recycle that. We banish we start each because we want that for the next turn if it have a next turn. Lincoln into most likely you want to search Dragon Ravine. Right. Romulus. Looking all shiny and stuff. Getting a shiny Dragon Ravine. All super rare and stuff. Everything shiny, even the Wyvern Burster and the Collapse Serpent. Got a pimp out for words, you know. I wonder what rate is Infect Villa, but if you need to them common Infect Villa. The disrespect. Hit a man a common Villa twice. And them shiny looking boys. The power of common. It pulls better in my opening hands. I think the Ash Blossoms itself was common. Oh gosh, the disrespect on commons. And I talking to Messi this guy, he said Absolute again in my search. Probably to get a Tracer, now using Boot Sector alone, especially Tracer. The Tracer could, according to his hand, he would like special something first before he lock himself into darks or whatever. I think it's just lock your extra deck. Special summon from your extra deck into dark. So he's going to decide what to do here. He's watching his graveyard again, see what he got. Mateo just here watching this like, oh man, this fucking sucks, man. Wait, boys. This Nibiru, like I shouldn't have Nibiru, boy. I should have just leave it with the rebellion and get the trap. But then, that would have been paying too, because if he had the end phase bestial search, which most likely would be a Jerusalem, plus paying the trap in the back, because I would have go for the trap in this basic game state where we top deck was. That trap and Jerusalem would have deal with whatever he put on board. He would have had the Assurer, so the Assurer would have probably deal with the trap unless he would have like in draw phase, standby phase, use the Jerusalem, banish the for shooter. So you wouldn't have that. And you would have had the Assurer in hand, and with that now we would have just used the trap and the Jerusalem to deal with whatever you got, clean up on aisle 4. Oh gosh. So our boy's comboing off here. He popped off the field spell. Got an X monster on board. Link climb. Triple burst. Link again. Going to Pisty. Pisty is going to bring back a friend. Go for look like a striker. So most likely use the Romulus and one of the level 4 to go into triple burst, and then use the next level 4 to go into to Pisty, and then of course use Pisty to bring back that, using striker to bomb the fuse but to get that back to his hand, and then I think this is his normal summon for turn, because I believe he didn't normal for the turn, did he? I'm not sure. I can't remember right now. I think yes, he did normal. Yes, I think he normal when he had to make the heretic seals because he's special or something after he cosmic. And then he normal, I think he make heretic seals. So now he's coming off, he going into Borderland Dragon, big ass motherfucking 3500 attack points. Synchroing off, going to Savage, our next big ass motherfucker with 3 ball counters on board. making him 4,250 with the link tree. I think it's 2,500 attack. And this lonely ball, this lonely Nibiru, Big Stone thought he was saving the day, saving nothing. Use the effect probably on the Nibiru to bring back the monster in order to make the synchro play for Savage. I think when you target whatever, that monster is special summon itself from the hand. So most likely special summon itself from the hand. Because to me, I believe he normal summon already. Like when I'm talking too much and enjoying the duel too much, I wasn't paying attention. Or I forgot that he normal summon, but I believe he normal summon after he special. And he's in driver's seat. He's put back on 2 strong ass monsters with two strong negate effects. And this is still enough to apply pressure on Mateo. You already attack, so he's safe, so he has to take that 1 draw. After he get a nice shuffle up and everything, and he takes his draw to see what is his hand, what does he got, and is it enough to do something? A Dark Ruler no more. Extends the handshake. Good game, GG. And fucking Paulie Harrison is, oh, what you in Ashura and Moe. Normal that Moe gonna get negate. And what else could you possibly do there? Nothing. Them monsters too weak to even beat down that Savage Dragon or that Link 5. And Paulie is the winner. Congratulations to Paulie. Paulie. Congratulations. I believe his first major win was a YCS remote. Some people in comment sections like that don't count. That is YCS on a remote, not in person. Boy, you didn't give a fuck. He went 250 at. Proved them wrong. That I could win YCS in person and win the 250 at dog. Then went his qualifier for Worlds. Won that. Gone to Worlds. And now in the final with Worlds and win Worlds. This is the man here, dog. And you would watch Paulie, normal skinny slim guy, hearing his voice is like that voice don't match the body, but it's like whatever. You understand? Watching him and probably judging and thing, but the man is a mastermind. he's a mastermind in Yu-Gi-Oh! You understand? And Paulie, congratulations once again, holding up his trophy. Lovely moment. The lighten, the angle, I like that. Championship. Not championship, you know. Champion shit. Like dog to do. Champion shit going on here. Congrats once again. So, this was great. It was great watching the match. A little better place could have been made from Mateo, but eventually, honestly, Paulie had it. Those effect veilers was live. Those effect veilers was massive. And the ash top deck was woo. This is great. So it was nice watching this match with you all guys, you know. Congratulations to Paul Aronson. Congratulations to Mateo for coming second. I think this is also the first time American has won Worlds. I think also first time the whole of the top 8 is TCG players, not OCG. OCG get racked up, sent home. It had no OCG player in top 8. You understand? Records being broke, and Paulie is breaking more records. And this man have 2 ICS wins of 2 different variants, plus Worlds qualifier win, plus Worlds. I think he win his Worlds qualifier. If not, yeah, he wins his Worlds qualifier. Okay, I don't win it to get to the Worlds. So it's like, bro, that's awesome. And that's it there. History. This man down in the books. Especially in America, one of the greatest. Is the greatest right now. And that's it. Alright, thanks for watching this live, semi-live reaction with me. But not really a reaction, but review. You know, I'll try to do some more of these finals, probably for YCS once they're streamed on most likely Euro streams, because the US, their live streams be sometimes a little bit interrupted and stuff like that. But Hopefully I do more like this. If you want me to do more things like this, just comment in the comment section and say, yeah, we want to see more of this, bro. You understand? Hey, and me talk more, we'll talk. Alright, so this is Dan's review. Congratulations, Paulie. I don't know how much times I saying this, and we're out.